Welcome to Pull a Pin Already, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions.
But we promise you, we can give them to you anyway.
I'm
That's
Jim.
Jim, and I'm Nate. Let's pull the pin already.
I just started
I
laughing,
knew it.
thinking
I
you were
knew it
going to
was
like,
coming.
oh, he's
I
not going
knew
to
it.
laugh.
I knew it was coming.
I can't help it, dude. I don't know. It's a trigger. I don't know. Anyways, welcome all. Welcome, Nate. Welcome back to another Pull the Pin War Room episode where we pull some basic headlines off the media, quote unquote, and we talk about them from our perspective as veterans, whether we've read the article or not, because we know you haven't read it either. And we're going to tell you what it's all about and if you should be angry or not. And why is that important, Nate?
You know, we're average veterans. We've been around the world, and we know everything
Like,
about our opinions.
do you like anticipate and wait for that? Like, are you anxious about that, or are
Just
you just?
wait. I just don't talk. Jim's talking. Jim's talking. Nate. Oh, my turn.
Sorry, we're very unscripted. I guess you could say we're scripted in some ways, but
Kind of
yeah,
say same in the beginning.
we
Might not be
just
the
can't get it
same
right.
every time, but same concept in the beginning.
Yeah, and we don't have to be scripted because we do this in our free time. We do this on our own time, on our own dime. Um, and we do it for the veterans out there who, hey, look, if you're a veteran, I know I've said it a million times, and you just want an outlet, come on. I mean, even if you're an angry person, like get involved, whatever. Maybe we get one of these angry people, on the show that think whatever their opinions are more important than ours, which they're not, of course, right?
Our opinions are the best opinions.
Right, of course. And we can't be wrong because they're our opinions. But anyways, why don't we talk about some headlines? Because I'll just babble all day if we talk about this. So, U.S. Army revs up war preparations in Pacific Theater.
What's considered a Pacific theater? Ukraine,
Mm,
Russia. Is that
no, I
Pacific
think
theater?
it's the other side. I think that's the Japan, the
Korea.
Taiwan. Yeah, because I mean, what
Oh,
Hawaii's out in the
China.
Pacific Ocean.
China to be Pacific, right?
Yeah, I think it's
China,
all.
Taiwan.
Yeah, I think it's all that whole
So we're probably
ocean
not going to
side.
war against Japan. We're probably not going to war against Korea. We're probably not going to war against Taiwan. I'm just narrowing them down for everybody. Who's that
Yeah,
leave? China?
China.
Really? We're going to go to war against China?
But good thing we got the Bidens on our side because they seem to like the Bidens, so maybe the
Well,
Bidens can convince them not to take all the rest of our stuff.
yeah. So why would the army rev up if
I
we're
don't know.
friends with
Oh,
them?
I want to know who's revving up. I mean, what does that mean, rev up? They don't even have the numbers up.
Who? It says the U.S. Army right there. It says
Yeah,
who's
but I mean,
revving
they
up.
can't even get the recruiting up. How are they going to rev up? Like, what does that mean? They stopped doing, police call on base? What?
No, well, it might be the soldier station over in Korea and Japan that are
Oh, you mean so
doing some training.
they're not playing video games anymore. They're actually out on the field. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
Is
Oh,
that what rev up means?
you know what? Nowadays, why would you even be on the field? Just play video games. That's you can win a war from behind a screen nowadays. Why
Right.
why do we even need land soldiers anymore?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. So let's just cut the military, get all the robots and AI out there.
Well, it's already happening, so we're on our way
Well,
there.
something's coming, right? You know something's coming, right? I don't know what it is, but something's coming. There's too many moving parts right now. There's too many things happening. Something's coming. I hope it's not us falling right into a trap. That's all I hope. I don't care if it's some miscalculated country that thinks, hey, now's the time or whatever. But if we're falling right into a trap, there's nobody to blame but Biden. Well, not Biden himself, probably Obama. There's nobody to blame but Obama. And they're walking us into it on purpose. It's just that simple to me.
But the
So,
Democrats don't like war, so what are we?
yeah, right. They all love war. They all got contracts with big. I mean, that's why they're getting rich in
Mm,
Ukraine. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But so who cares? All
oops,
right.
oops.
We
Sorry, I
can go
clicked
to that.
record.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
go to that.
sorry.
I'm ready. I'm ready because while we're ramping up the military, there's famous musicians here, including Billie Eilish, Sheryl Crow, Peter Gabriel, and Bootsy Collins, release a video pushing control. So while our military's revving up, they want you to be disarmed.
That makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
I'll 50% of those people. I don't even know who the other two are.
I don't know any of them are.
You don't know Cheryl. You know at least know Cheryl Crow. Good lord.
I've heard of her name, but I don't know who she is. I don't listen to garbage. I don't listen to these people. And a matter of
I just,
fact, even if they got good music, I really don't know who they are because I don't care who they are. It's the music. Hey, that's a great song. I mean, I know people
yeah, yeah,
because I know them. I just don't follow them. Even movies. Like I could see a great movie and be like, "Oh, that's awesome," but who's the actor? I don't know.
yeah. That's on me too. Yeah.
I mean, people like Harrison Ford, whatever, like from Indiana
Sure.
Jones.
Yeah.
And
Or
you
like
know them
yeah.
because you know them. They're in your face all the time. But even if I
Or
saw that dude in public, I'd be like, "Who's he?" I don't.
I'd recognize like Arnold Schwarzenegger just because he's.
But even today, though, I might not. I don't know.
No,
Like at the
yeah.
end of the day, like I said, I don't care. These are people. They've done some things that are good, but they're people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we're going to Nashville soon. They're like, "Oh, I hope you see a famous musician." I'm like, he could stand next to me. I probably wouldn't
Exactly.
know who he is.
You probably walked right past several of them already.
I like the music, but oh, that's blah blah blah. I'm like, no, no one beats me.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I said too. I mean, who cares?
But
And I
I,
appreciate
fo-
their talent.
I follow the White House on Facebook just because it's the White House. It's not like I started following it. I don't know how many years ago. So I think it's been through Obama, it's been through Trump, now it's been through Biden, and you can just see the difference of who's when someone's in office. Like right now, it's the radical right and the extreme right that's causing all this shutdowns and wants all these guns. Like, was it yesterday or the day before? There must have been
You think these
six.
guys are right wingers?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
This last couple of days ago, there must have been at least 6 posts about having to have gun control. Like in one day from the White House, in one day they kept posting and posting and posting and posting and posting about we got to ban assault weapons. We got to do this. We got to do that. I'm like, good lord. In one day, you want to post like 6 times, and you can just see. I mean, I don't know who all follows, but just reading the comments, you're like, well, I don't know how this guy got in office because everybody on this post, or anybody on any of the posts of the White House post, bashes the White House.
Yeah, well, you got to know that social media was the greatest invention for the CIA. I mean, think of how they used to go in with their psyops and take over countries and disinformation all over the world. Think of how they used to do that in other countries.
Now you just have the keyboard.
Exactly, dude. I mean, now they do it from the comfort of their own little cave or home, whatever they live in. You know what I mean? And they just boom. And our enemies too. I mean, let's not pretend that Russia, China aren't doing this to us too, but it's more of our own people because you just have to understand. People have to understand. There's either two things. They're either completely evil or completely incompetent. You can't go find Saddam Hussein or I'm sorry, Osama bin Laden, right? In a cave in a hole or, and then lose an F-35. Like we can't have it both ways.
Oh, we do. We do.
We can't, right? We either have to have the right technology and be able to function and do the job like we're
No.
pinning ribbons on people all the time, right? For great work and all this stuff. And then on the other side, there's such incompetence. It cannot be incompetence. It has to be intentional.
And I'm all for universal background checks. I think we already have it, and the ATF runs those background checks for every time you buy a gun. I could be mistaken. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Sure.
But then they'll give me a universal carry permit.
Sure, right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, and at the end of the day, though, but is it worth the money? I mean, is it worth the money? Like, if I get a background check on you, and tomorrow, your wife cheats on you and sends you into a place that you don't want, what good is that background check?
Good for
What
that
good
day.
was it?
It was good for that day.
Right. So, literally, we'd have to spend thousands of dollars on each person doing background checks every day or monitoring people, which gives them the argument, oh, that's what we need to do, monitor people. Or let's just arm everybody and then people won't do stupid stuff because they know, just like the Wild
Nah,
West.
that's not a good idea, arming everybody, because some people have no clue what to do with a weapon, and
Right, but I understand natural selection.
they don't want to have any clue what to do with
But
a
natural
weapon.
selection, dude. I mean, the stupid people are going to be eliminated at some point anyway. You know what I mean? It's just natural selection. I mean, you got to be stupid to walk into a police station with a gun, waving and threatening people, right?
Well, people do it.
Exactly. And what happens to them? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you want to fear the general public so you don't do stupid stuff because there are people out there who are going to take action. But you got a problem. I guess the problem I'm getting at, I don't want to get into a deep philosophical thing here, but it still goes back to mental health, right? Just like these people here putting for gun control. They probably all have bodyguards. They probably
Armed.
all have guns and armed people around them.
Well, they wouldn't need that if the general population didn't have guns.
Well, they still would because some crazy person would attack them with a knife. So they need some level of force to protect them, right?
Yeah, yeah, a bodyguard, but not an
But
armed
think about what I'm
bodyguard.
saying, though. I'm saying it's not the weapon; it's the people.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
know what you're
people
saying.
are angry and they don't know how to disperse this anger. Even like here, this to me is a place to put your anger. Get online, show your face, be proud of your opinions, and then move on. and get mad about it. Okay, move your anger. I don't go online and don't harass our commenters. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't do that crap because it's poorly allocated anger. You know what I mean? That's what we need to work on, people. And if you put a weapon in their hand, look, if everybody had a nuclear bomb, we'd already be done, right? This world wouldn't exist because
Do you have
some
water?
idiot's going to go, boom, I'm done.
Do you have water?
Why? Am I getting dry
Dr-
mouth?
Drink it.
All right. You trying to shut me up? All right. Anyway,
I know.
this,
I know when you're going on your rant. So
yeah, yeah, you
we'll
got me.
just switch the headline on.
That's why you're here.
You got
Trump
some.
booed.
You got some trigger headlines. I know what they are.
Well, this could be one too.
Oh,
Trump booed by supporters while introducing Lindsey Graham at South Carolina rally.
well, doesn't South Carolina was Lindsey Graham a South Carolina governor or senator or something at one time?
Yeah, he's been. I think he's been there
Is he
senator or
still there?
something.
And, maybe South Carolina doesn't like Lindsey Graham, so
Well,
they're probably booing Lindsey Graham. You know what I mean?
yes, they are, and this is what this illustrates to me. Like you hear these whack jobs in their little bubbles, just like the gun control people we just talked about, the climate change, that the right is in such a bubble. They're in a bubble. No, Trump got booed. Listen to me, morons, because the people that follow Trump aren't in a cult that just follow Trump. They like what he does, and when he does something they don't like support Lindsey Graham, they booed him.
Did Trump get booed, or did Lindsey Graham get booed when
Yes.
he introduced him?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's one and the same. It's just like when
No,
Trump
it's
talks
not one
about
and
the
the same.
COVID vaccine.
When Trump came on stage, he did not get booed.
No, because they like him and his
When he
policies.
introduced Lindsey Graham, Lindsey Graham got booed. Trump was just
Okay.
there. So
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'll
but
accept that. But
but
who looks bad here?
right, yes. But these people don't like Lindsey Graham, so then in turn it could look bad on you, Trump, because you are
Yes.
still following this. I don't know what Lindsey Graham did wrong. I don't follow
And
politics
literally,
that
it's
much.
in the headline. These people that wrote the headline said Trump was booed. So whether people were doing what you said or not, they still believe Trump was booed.
Listen, my opinion is correct. All
Of
right.
course.
So
Boo. Nate got booed on his
I
own
just
show.
I'm done with this headline. I'm not going to be booed.
Well, it just goes to show you we're not in a cult. Um, Firms pull ads from Rumble platform over Russell brand videos. I think we talked about Russell in one
I
of the
thought
episodes, right?
Rumble was one of those platforms that's all about free speech.
It is. That's why the
Oh, the
firms are
firm.
pulling the
Okay, yeah,
ads.
yeah, I got you.
Yes.
The firms don't want backlash. I guess the firms were supporting Russell Brand or had Russell Brand on
So,
their ads or something. I don't know.
so a little background here
But
is
wasn't this a whole? That was an American thing, is it? Isn't it?
UK. So he's
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
UK, right? So he's in the
Yeah.
UK, and here we are 20 years later. He starts talking about how Pfizer and all these Moderna, all this stuff is a joke, and people are getting rich off of us, even though they told us they're not going to get rich. They made millions. He's starting to expose the truth. He's starting to tell the truth, and his platform was getting too big.
Eh,
So what happens when you're too big? They have to
we
take you
silence
out,
you.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what this was. It was a hit piece, and the UK government literally wrote a letter to Rumble about, well, why aren't you joining YouTube and demonetizing this guy because he's making money off your platform? The dude's only right now, the dude has only been accused. He hasn't been convicted of anything.
It's
He's
his
been
opinion.
accused,
It's his
right?
opinion, like ours.
But the government is literally trying to get him demonetized.
Well,
And
because he's
now
a
there's
yeah.
ads they're pulling.
I don't know. Is he an actor?
He used to be. I think that's when he did most of it. He was a
Yeah.
druggy actor that had
Okay.
a
Yeah.
lot of promiscuous, consensual
Yeah. So
encounters with a lot of women.
he's a well-known person in the UK. So
Sure.
a well-known person speaking stuff, you're gonna have a lot of listeners, and they don't want a lot of listeners to someone
Dude,
who is not on their agenda.
and he's not even right wing. The dude is like a left wing, dude.
No.
He's just now speaking the truth. It's just like RFK. Once they speak the truth, they have to defame the guy. If they can't defame, they just look at Donald Trump, dude. Look at Trump and what they did. There's a playbook for this. Discredit the guy, defame him, deflatform him, and then arrest him and then kill him if you have to. I mean, this is their playbook. They can't let this stuff get out because they know they're evil people living in a corrupt world that makes them rich, and they'll do anything in their power to keep that. So this is crazy. go Rumble. I support Rumble. YouTube, you can go pound sand.
Whoa, Jim is on fire.
Yeah, I'm done with
Man.
these foreign ass run companies that they don't give a damn about this country. Screw you. I mean, it's all a big plot to overthrow the country, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm a big conspiracy theorist.
Are you going to post this episode on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm going to post it. So you got us banned on the last one, I'm sure, but I'll get us banned on this one. I don't care. Screw YouTube. You suck. You're communists. Whatever it is. I don't care. In fact, I'm almost really done with YouTube because this is ridiculous. Like, why do you censor a guy who was accused, but yet you got like these foreign what's the guy from Atola Khomeini or whatever? You got these guys that say death to America still on your platforms. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, this is it. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm done.
Jim, I
with
think
this
that's all the time we have for today.
Yes, this is all the time. I'm done with this episode, man. I'm just going to vent it and I'm going to leave it right here, Nate. And we are going to leave this episode here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, YouTube, for all your support. Well, I want to do it again, but I'm really trying to. That was probably bad of me to even do that. But anyways, thank you all. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Send us all your money because I'm going to be canceled and broke sometime soon. And yeah, until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.